One day, a professor entered the classroom and announced to the students that they would be having a surprise test that day. The students felt both curious and worried as they settled into their seats, preparing for the unexpected test. The professor started handing out the test papers and instructed everyone to keep their sheets face down until each student had received one. After all the sheets were distributed, the professor asked the students to turn them over. To their surprise, there were no questions on the paper. Even though they were still confused, the students began to write, trying to make sense of the strange task. Instead, they saw a blank sheet with a single black dot in the center. As he read, it became clear that every student had only described the black dot on the paper, where it was and what it might represent. He went on to say, "The dark spots are actually very small compared to everything else in our lives, yet we often let them dominate our thoughts and disturb us. We all face problems and challenges, but there are also many beautiful things around us that we may fail to notice. These problems need attention, but should not overshadow all the blessings we have. We should pay more attention to the bigger, brighter parts of our lives, be thankful for what we have, and enjoy every moment life offers. Live so fully and joyfully that your legacy becomes a beacon of happiness and inspiration to others." We have so much white space to enjoy and appreciate, but we often focus on the black dots, the problems and setbacks. There is so much to be grateful for: the nature that refreshes us every day, the friends who support us, the jobs that help us sustain, and our loving families. For example, seeing someone without a home makes us thankful for ours, or meeting a blind person helps us value our eyesight more. It's common to overlook our blessings until we see someone who doesn't have them. But instead, we tend to worry about small health issues, not having enough money, relationship problems, or disappointments when things don't go as planned. Choosing to focus on the positive aspects can change how we see the world. It builds resilience, making it easier to handle life's difficulties, and it inspires a positive outlook that leads to a more fulfilling and joyful life. This doesn't mean ignoring our problems. It means acknowledging them without letting them take over our lives. By maintaining this balance, we give at least equal, if not more, attention to the positive side. The students looked around, puzzled, exchanging glances as they tried to understand the meaning behind it. Seeing their reactions, the professor addressed the class, saying, "I want you to write about what you see on this paper." When everyone was done, the professor collected all the papers and started reading the answers aloud, one by one. "See you in the next story." After finishing, the professor spoke to the silent room, saying, "I will not grade this test. I wanted to give you something to think about. Each of you had a white sheet with a small black dot, yet none of you wrote about the white part of the paper. You all focused only on the black dot," he continued. "You see, our lives are similar to this sheet of paper." The professor explained further, "It's important to recognize and value the good things, even if they seem small or ordinary. A peaceful walk, a good book, love shared with a friend, or a quiet moment alone. By shifting our focus from the black dots to the white space, we can discover more happiness and satisfaction in life." The professor's words left a deep impression on the students. If we look closely, we realize our lives are like that white paper with a black dot. We often truly appreciate what we have only after seeing someone who lacks those things. Our mind naturally focuses on problems, but we can train it to notice the good too. Thinking this way can greatly improve our mental and emotional well-being. It encourages gratitude, which increases happiness and reduces stress. So, let us learn to appreciate the white space in our lives and cherish the beauty and blessings each day brings. Thank you for listening to this story. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.